president for 15 years and owns several local businesses in technology, health, and hospitality. He is the commissioner for the Little Rock Convention and Visitors Bureau and involved with several community initiatives in Arkansas.
We're honored and humbled to be here today. We welcome everybody to the annual Diwali luncheon, also known as Festival of Lights, at the Governor's Mansion.
We would like to especially thank Governor Sanders and First Gentleman Brian Sanders for graciously hosting this event today. We would also like to thank the Indian Council General T.C. Manjunath for coming from Houston for this event.
We also want to take this opportunity to thank each one at the Governor's Mansion who has made this event possible. Without their support and help of Governor Sanders' team, this would have not been possible. We also want to thank all the distinguished state officials, officer bearers, and community leaders who are present here today.
We would like to thank the chef and his team for the excellent lunch. All the food was prepared in-house by his team. We also want to take this opportunity to thank all the sponsors: Wellspun, GSA, AHOA, Happy Arkansas, Friends of India. Decorations that you see here are by Ratna and Sudhir Mandalu, Rangoli and garlands by Ramya Meenakshi, Sitar recital by Shigun Maru.
Once again, thanks everyone who has made this beautiful event possible, especially the core organizing committee.
At this point, we would like to get the program started, and I would like to invite Mr. Rajesh Shokhani for the stage for the welcome speech.
Well, thank you so much, Kate and Yogi. You're doing a wonderful job keeping us right on the schedule, and thank you so much, Governor, for being here. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the entire Indian diaspora of Arkansas, it is my great honor to welcome you all to the Governor's Mansion for this special Diwali celebration. We are deeply grateful to our gracious host, the Honorable Governor of Arkansas and the First Gentleman, for opening their beautiful home and for celebrating the Festival of Lights with our community. Your continued support reinforces the values that define our state. We are privileged to have with us Consul General of India from Houston, distinguished state and local elected and appointed officials, and community leaders who champions the progress and the prosperity of Arkansas. Our community reflects the incredible diversity of India and is represented today by regional organizations representing most of the 28 states of India and speaking over 22 languages. We are also joined tonight by dynamic business leaders representing thriving partnerships between Arkansas and India in manufacturing, technology, and AI. It is evident from this that the Indian diaspora is not only culturally violent, but it is economically impactful. Whether through healthcare, technology, artificial intelligence, manufacturing, hospitality, education, entrepreneurship, or the many small businesses we run, our community continues to create jobs, invest in local neighborhoods, and contribute to the growth of Arkansas's economy. We are proud to be part of the state's future story, the one of innovation, resilience, and shared progress. As we celebrate this evening, may the Festival of Light guide us in strengthening friendships, building opportunities, and fostering prosperity, good health, and harmony for all across Arkansas. Thank you once again for being here and wishing everyone a very happy Diwali.
Thank you, Mr. Shokhani. Now I'd like to invite Richa Arora and Ruchira Sirsat to come to the stage and talk briefly about the significance of Diwali.
Thank you, Yogi. And good afternoon, everyone, and a happy Diwali to all. Diwali, also known as Dipavali, meaning row of lights, is one of the most widely celebrated festivals in India and by Indian communities around the world. At its heart, Diwali is more than just a festival. It symbolizes the victory of light over darkness, good over evil, and knowledge over ignorance. While we rejoice with lights, sweets, and festive cheer, Diwali's true essence lies in igniting the inner light that guides us towards goodness.
Thank you, Ruchira. To add to what Ruchira said, it also reminds us to let go of negativity, spread kindness, and bring joy and hope to all around us. It is also a time that goes beyond religion and culture. It reminds us to renew relationships, express gratitude, and celebrate togetherness. values that unite us all, regardless of where we come from. So as we celebrate this festival of lights, let's hope that all our lives are filled with brightness, peace, and prosperity. Let's carry the spirit forward, igniting not just our homes, but also our hearts and communities. Thank you, everyone, and a very happy Diwali. We would now like to invite Governor Sanders and Consul General to come up on the stage and do the honors of lighting the lamp. Thank you.
Thank you, Governor Sanders, for initiating and making the significance of Diwali by lighting the lamp. Now I would like to invite Mr. Mihir Desai to the stage to introduce the Council Chairman.
Thank you, Kate. I'm honored to introduce Consular General of India, Houston, DC Manjunath. Consular General Manjunath joined the Indian Foreign Services in 2004. Prior to moving to Houston in July 2023, he was joined as a secretary in Ministry of External Affairs in New Delhi and heading the Global Asset Management and Establishment divisions. In his early careers, he has worked in Indian embassies abroad in Moscow, Astana, Colombo, and at the permanent mission of India to the UN in New York in various capacities. Please introduce Sri DC Manjunath.
Very good evening and namaskar to everyone. I'm very happy Diwali to each and every one of you. At the outset, I would like to thank Honorable Governor Sanders and the First Gentleman for graciously opening up this beautiful Governor's Mansion and hosting this wonderful event, I understand, for the second time in a row. We don't need to dwell upon the significance of Diwali, which our beautiful ladies have already mentioned to us, the Festival of Lights. I met Governor Sanders, this is the third time. Last year, we, along with our Charge d'Affaires and Deputy Chief of Mission, Ambassador Sri Priya Ranganathan, we came and met her. And subsequently, for the Wellspun's groundbreaking ceremony, and here I am for the third time, and it is always such a pleasure to meet Governor Sanders and experience her warmth and friendship, which the manifest in all of you present here. That is her good work and how she carries along all of you and the state of Arkansas. I would like to dwell upon we have already heard about the great relations, how the India-Arkansas relations, Mr. Rajesh Chauhani has already mentioned, but few facts. India and Arkansas, people to people, and the trade and investment relations are robust and growing. We have a significant growth in the 2024, the trade statistics compared to the 2023. We are close to 224 million US dollars, and the trend continues in the current year. For the past 6 months, we have already crossed 141 million US dollars. That is more than 50%. So the robust growth between India and this beautiful state of Arkansas continues. I also understand under the leadership of it is not only India and domestically also I have seen the Google coming here and the lithium production and so many other things. I think we all have to give another big round of applause to Governor Sanders. And about the Indian companies investing and operating in Arkansas, we all know about Wellspan and, of course, about the IT companies in the Northwest, Wipro, TCS, and other companies, and also the strong Indian community here, whether it is the doctors, the physician community, or whether it is in the hospitality industry, or the IT and the new fintech and other industries. So these relationship and this trade and bilateral investment relationship are continuing. We look forward to strengthening those relationships. And I know last year the Economic Development Cooperation Commission also visited India and had very good meetings. We look forward to that is a prelude to having our Honorable Governor to India. We look forward to having the Governor in India at a mutually convenient time. And I would like to reiterate again and we extend our invitation for visiting India whenever it is mutually convenient. I also want to thank all the cabinet ministers and all the state and city officials for all the great work and your support to your own Indian American community members in the Arkansas. Last but not least, but I want to thank all the Indian community leaders and also the various organizations we have heard multiple times who have put together this beautiful event today along with the governor's office, Wellspan, Nahoa, OPI, and forgive me if I have missed out anybody, but and each and every one of you who are present here, a very big thank you. And I also want to mention that the coming Saturday on 8th, we are going to have a consular camp at the Southwest Community Center. I thank the city officials and Honorable Governor for also facilitating the provision of consular services to the community. The consulate, although I'm in Houston, we are based there, but we are here to support any kind of help we require to foster these people-to-people and the trade and investment relations between our two great democracies, and especially between India and this beautiful Arkansas state. Thank you very much. Thank you, Governor. Thank you.
Thank you, Consul General, for coming from Houston and being here with us today. Now I would like to invite Mrs. Komal Patel and Dr. Prasad Padala to come on the stage and introduce the Governor.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's an absolute pleasure to be here at the Governor's Mansion to celebrate Diwali with you all. I have the pleasure of introducing an amazing person who exudes Arkansas pride in everything that she touches. Sarah Huckabee Sanders is the 47th governor for the state of Arkansas and the first woman to ever hold the position for the natural state. She is also the youngest presiding governor in the country, and she was also the first mother as the White House press secretary. Since taking office, Governor Sanders has enacted transformational conservative reforms in public safety, tax cuts, and streamlining state government. She has been paramount in promoting the tourism economy with the Natural State Initiative, which focuses on bringing Arkansas onto the map for outdoor enthusiasts. Governor Sanders has been paving the path forward everywhere she has been, and we are so happy to have her leadership for us here in Arkansas. But before we request Governor Sanders to come to stage, I would like to ask Dr. Padala to recognize the governor with a special award. Thank you.
Governor Sanders, on behalf of the American Association of Physicians of Indian Origin, API Arkansas, which represents over 500 physicians across the state, we wish to acknowledge our profound thanks for the impact of Governor Sanders' leadership on health and well-being of Arkansans. As a psychiatrist, I have observed critical and rising levels of depression and anxiety among children and young adults, and we deeply appreciate the governor's personal commitment to this crisis and wholeheartedly applaud the governor's signature initiative, Bell to Bell, No Cell Act. The governor's dedication to the state's health extends through several high-impact policies, including the Healthy Moms and Healthy Babies Act. Furthermore, we commend the administration's effort to promote citizen health by banning use of taxpayer money for buying sodas. In recognition of these significant legislative achievements and the transformative leadership demonstrated by Governor Sanders in prioritizing the health and future of Arkansans, API Arkansas honors her with a special award. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcoming our very own Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders, who will accept the award from API Arkansas President Dr. Shailendra Singh, followed by her remarks.
Thank you so much, and good afternoon. I don't know if I've ever seen this room so bright and so energetic, and certainly never so festive. And so it is such an honor to welcome you here and wish you a happy Diwali. We're so honored and proud that we get to host this year's second ever Diwali celebration, and I think we're getting better at it. So thank you to the incredible team here at the Governor's Mansion, as well as all of those of you who have helped sponsor and make this event possible. I had the chance last night to walk through and look at everything while the room was empty and bring my kids through and talk to them about the importance of what we were doing and what we would be celebrating here today. And so it is such an incredible and just true honor to welcome and host this event. And I have been told, and I don't know if it's true, but we're going to say it anyway, that this is the largest Diwali celebration in the entire state. And so honored for your presence. Thank my friend Dr. Fatil for helping to organize this year's festivities. He is on our staff at the State Department of Health and does great work there to keep all of Arkansas healthy, as I know many of you work and serve in that community, and so honored for all that he does and grateful for your friendship. I also want to welcome the Consul General and thank you for being here and helping us celebrate this event and for honoring us with your presence back here in Arkansas. Honored to have you here. It's always exciting to have the opportunity to open the Governor's Mansion and to welcome guests here. But as I mentioned before, I brought my kids in last night, not today, because they come with their own set of challenges. My kids are 13, 12, and 10. And if we thought there was energy in here now, they could double that with just the three of them. And this is the first time in a long time that we have had school-aged children living here in the governor's mansion. The last time we had elementary-aged kids, it was Chelsea Clinton, and there was only one. So we have certainly taken this place by storm, and our kids are leaving their own mark here at the governor's mansion. Not long after we moved in, I was looking for our boys and couldn't quite find them. As you might notice, there's a pretty good amount of space and property here. And so as I was searching for them and couldn't quite lay eyes on them, instead of seeing them, I heard them. And I could hear noise coming from outside. And I went out to find our two boys, Huck and George, who had, I apologize, but stripped down to basically their underwear and were swimming in the front fountain of the governor's mansion. I asked them, what in the world are you doing? And George, my youngest, who was about 8, he looked up with a very serious face and he goes, Mom, be cool. It's not like we're gonna drown. I said, George, the issue isn't that we're worried about you drowning in ankle-deep water. It's the fact that you have no problem swimming in your underwear in the front yard of the governor's mansion. So our family is certainly keeping things interesting and putting our fair share of challenges in mark here at the governor's mansion. But they also serve as a great reminder that everything that I do as governor is for my kids as well as every other kid here in the state of Arkansas. And I know that family plays a key and critical role in Diwali celebrations. We're not just lighting lamps here at the mansion. All across our state, Indian American families are doing the same. They're gathering to spread a message of light, of compassion, and of hope. It's also no accident that this festival of light takes place just as we enter into the part of the year when our days are shortest and our nights are longest. Just as our Jewish friends begin their festival of lights, Hanukkah, and in my Christian faith, we celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ, the light of the world. For that reason, even if many people in our state did not grow up celebrating Diwali, we can certainly all appreciate its message, the victory of light over darkness. Today, more than ever, when we look at our very broken world, it's comforting to be reminded that light is always more powerful than darkness. So thank you for calling Arkansas home and for sharing your light and your heritage with all of our state, and for everything the Indian American community contributes to Arkansas. You are the doctors, the teachers, the researchers, the business owners, the parents, the bankers, and so much more that help our state thrive. I hope you enjoy your time here and you appreciate this moment here at the governor's mansion, and that you take the light that these candles represent and help spread it to every corner of our state. Thank you for being here, and thank you for honoring me with your presence. God bless you.